today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, this is Madden NFL 21.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
Oh man, come on, the flag, really?
With a marker on the field. So let's see
Holding
the call.
Offense on Eric McCoy.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's
So
difficult
first
for
and
him
16.
because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Breeze leaves this one with
Dang,
Kamara.
he came in.
And he is met in his
running through that gap.
the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
No.
And
that's what I get.
Here on their opening drive.
I am so dumb.
But instead, third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down.
You get that.
A sigh of relief, no
Let's
doubt,
go.
on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And all the way down to the 29. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 58 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Breeze's throw going to be caught by Sanders. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. His ability.
Touchdown.
Take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. It's Breeze getting it into the hands of Traquan Smith. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it, because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum, but you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out come the Eagles for their first drive, led out by their quarterback in his 5th year in Philly, Carson Wentz.
And when I think of Carson Wentz in his first 4 years in the league, I kind of look at him as bookends, because his first year as a rookie, he started all 16 games. The next 2 years, beset by injuries, but last year started all 16 in the regular season again and was very productive. His first 4,000-yard campaign throwing the ball, 27 touchdowns and only 7 interceptions. The injuries got him again in the wild card game, but when he's on the field, his team is dangerous.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Yes.
And that will be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. The All-Pro Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for them there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. From the 39, Breeze throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Oh, man.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forcing the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact.
Let's go.
Continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 27. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And so close.
That's
he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They'll run it with Kamara into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints add on to their lead. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
And it's good to make it 14-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Oh,
His
man.
throw is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense
Fair
to get on
catch.
track in this one.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack in the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Left side here to Sanders.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ah, no.
In the air and intercepted.
They hit me, man. They got me in time before I even get that ball off my hands.
Not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Wentz. This will be caught just inside the 10. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on
Dang,
3rd down
man.
for
All
offenses.
because of that
So what's the
interception that I
answer to this?
threw.
Either convert them,
But I got hit, though, so it wasn't entirely my fault
Get your big chunks
that
of
it
yardage on
happened.
1st and 2nd down.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 7 yards there and a first down. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Dancing to his left. Looking long for Thomas.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
Whatever,
second
man.
down. So second down and 10. Once
I don't like that route tree on that play right there. Not this one, but the one that just came before it.
He'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah,
yes.
Certainly, because we have
Emmanuel
I can finally redeem myself after that interception.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders, 56 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Wentz. And hauled in here by Richard Rodgers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Catch made by Fulgham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Got him.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
Got him again. Let's go. Back-to-back sacks.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll be taken down.
I thought that was like a play action.
46-yard line. Call it a gain of
I don't know. They
4,
call
but not
timeout
enough.
because I probably might score,
Gonna
mess
need to
around,
be
score
summoned here
again on this
4th down.
series.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I don't know, man. I need to keep a lookout for that. Could keep on collision. I don't know why he would like automatically just go over there and catch the ball, even though going out of bounds in the first place.
The second quarter been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate.
Damn, I didn't even touch him.
Because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards.
Well,
let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Throwing on first down is Breeze.
Man, come on.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Breeze to throw. Sanders has it over the middle.
Timeout.
They'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Breeze. Out of the backfield.
All right, let's go.
To Kamara.
Touchdown once again.
New Orleans. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And he knocks it through. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come to an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Another run with Sanders.
Oh, no.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front.
Oh,
they
screen.
got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Oh, it's a screen
Dang.
pass. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It'd be hard seeing the screen when you be playing as a defensive end or outside linebacker.
Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
Man, come on, man.
Well
like, I be touching him.
He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. And it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And Jeffrey's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Both steps to Mike.
Wentz on the draw, leads it for Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Another run here with Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Throwing on first is Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Now Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
They were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. From the gun, it's Breeze.
Oh, man, no. How did I fumble the ball?
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard
I was doing so good, too.
line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
From the 35 on 2nd down.
Ah, come on.
Wentz, it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On the draw, here's Sanders.
Damn.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it?
Trying to go
But he's
for it.
more than that. This guy
Let's
is
see
nimble
here.
and quick. More than a space
got
eater.
that.
He just made a great play there.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Oh, yes. Nice play.
Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
He'll air it out deep.
Man, come on. Like, how the heck you? He intercepted you. Inside with the pass. Like, behind you. Like, how the heck, man? Like, come on.
Step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
That's so not my fault.
Focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
This is so topsy-turvy.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
Man, come on, man.
Now he'll escape.
They're not even allowing me to even tackle him.
Hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz, and he finds the tight end Rodgers. And he'll go down at the 28.
Yeah, he got it first.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and 4. Now Wentz again.
Man, come on.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now Wentz, got to have this one.
Man, what the heck? Like, you just completely turn around.
And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Wentz now on 1st down. And
Finally, we get a set.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. Toward the
Incomplete.
end zone, but that's gonna
So we gotta like be stopping him 2
He
times
was
right
looking for
here.
Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down. Wentz gonna throw, and Rodgers has it over on the right side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Yeah, this game is over. I'm just going to run the ball
Understanding the game, understanding
throughout the rest of the game.
and
Of the
tackling
game.
immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
This
Got to
does
him
not
before he
make
ever had
any
a
sense.
chance to think about turning it upfield. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I do want to score again, though.
Again, it's Kamara.
Dang.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze.
Oh my God.
And tight coverage there. It's not
Man, whatever. Just play the ball.
incomplete.
How about some
We
applause
suck on
for the
offense.
defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of the baseball
whatever.
season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about the 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
Come on.
This is caught off a deflection. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Wentz now on 1st down. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And he'll get this down only to the 18. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Open man, the tight end Rodgers. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire 2nd half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the 2nd half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.